everybody, it's Laura, this is fitworkouts.com, brand new workout today. We are going to change our format just a little bit. It'll still break out to 50 seconds of exercise, 10 seconds of off, but we're going to do a right side, left side thing. So we're going to change the timing. I'm going to change the timing on my interval, gym bus interval timer to 25 seconds on, because I'll be just doing right side. 5-second switch, so not much time, and then 25 seconds left side, and we're going to go back and forth. So each exercise you do twice, once on the right side, once on the left. I would recommend that you start on your weak side first, because that way you know you'll get in that full interval before you start to get tired and slack off a little bit. So slack off on your strong side, and then you can make up for that imbalance a little bit. Let's learn the 5 exercises. The first one is a Bulgarian split squat. I'm not really sure why it's called that. But you're going to elevate your back leg. It's a split squat, but it looks a little bit like a lunge. You're going to elevate your back leg on a chair, a couch, a stool, a step, anything you've got. So you have to take a big step forward, place that back leg on the chair, and what we will do for the first 25 seconds is 2 counts at the bottom and then a fast up. So 2 counts at the bottom and then press up. 2, 1, press up. 2, 1, press up. Now I have seen this where people actually plyo and they jump. That would be a way to make it harder, and if you feel like you're strong enough and have solid balance, you can go ahead and try that. I'm not going to do that. But that would be a way to make it harder. A way to make it easier is to remove the chair, and I'm going to have my lunge position, and 2, 1, press up, 2, 1, press up. If even that is too hard, then just stay on one side and do a reverse lunge, press into that front leg to come up. So the first 25 seconds is here, the next 25 seconds is the other leg, and that's it. So the same exercise 2 times. Exercise number 2 is plank to side plank. So we're going to be in plank position, we're going to open to a side plank, and we're going to take the opposite foot. If I'm going to lift my left arm, I'm going to take the opposite foot, step it under, and then bring it back to start. And because we're doing right side, left side, we're going to stay on one side for the first 25 seconds. Okay, so after that, then we would switch and do the other direction. That can be challenging. Side plank is always hard. We will modify that to be elevated. Again, shoulders over hands. So you're not back here, you're forward, and we'll pull an elbow. And we're going to continue on that side. If you have wrist pain, rotate your wrist inward just a tad, and that might help. Otherwise, you can go to elbows and pull an elbow. That would be the modification for exercise 2. Exercise 3 is our cardio component. We're going to stand at an angle a little bit, and we're going to do a repeater kick. So we're going to go for speed. I'm going to reach back and kick through the heel on this. Core is tight. There's some balance going on here, and you're going to feel that all upside, the outside of that leg into the glutes and the oblique even. If that is too tricky, sometimes balance is a problem on that, then you're going to do a repeater knee. I've heard these called screamers. Harder than it looks. Get your heart rate up because you're really going to work that leg, especially on this one. On here, you're going to work this stationary leg and the kick. The next 25 seconds, you switch and do the other side. And just when you think you've got your balance, you have to start again on the other side. Okay, single arm tricep push-up. These are hard too. So we will start on one hip, and we're going to take this bottom arm and get it out of the way. So I'm going to cross it over my chest because I'm going to press into my top arm. Now if my knees are bent and my feet are hugged in, this is harder because I'm going to press into that arm and lower down with control. So the first variation to make this easier is to extend my legs, and that gives me a little more balance on the other side of that pendulum, some weight to help me pull up. And we can always add a side leg lift. So maybe we'll do that, so we'll get a little extra as I come down. And then we would just switch and do it on the other side. So the bottom arm gets out of the way, the top arm does the pressing. And if we want to modify that, we can still do a tricep push-up. I'm going to sit and tuck my legs in. I'm going to make a diamond shape with my thumbs and fingers. And from the side, I'm going to press into that and exhale up. You feel a little bit differently in each arm because of the positioning, because we're not squared up, we're off to the side. So I feel a little bit more in this bottom arm. And then we switch and go to the other side. The last exercise is the hardest one to explain. I saw this online in a video, I wish I could remember where. I really liked it. Okay, so there's some coordination going on here. And again, one side. So I'm going to put my right hand down and step my right leg back. So same arm, same leg. And then keep this arm out of the way, step back into a single arm plank, and then reverse that back to start. Right hand, right leg, step back, and I'm going to repeat on that side. We can always fancy this up a little bit by coming up with a kick or something like that, but you might just want to practice getting your balance. And then, of course, left hand, left foot, step back. And also what I'm trying not to do is this. I'm trying to stay squared up because that's really a lot of challenge on that arm and the core to stay balanced. Okay, that one is tough. So we're going to modify that by coming down and stepping one leg back, stepping one leg in, and all the way overhead. Same leg over and over for 25 seconds. What you really feel it in is the supporting leg that doesn't move. That's the surprise. And then after the break, the 5-second break, then you switch and you step the opposite leg back. All right, a lot going on in this one. So take notes, write it down so you remember, have that piece of paper next to you so that you can cheat as you're going through. Change the timing if you need to, but I'm going to do 25 seconds on, 5 seconds off. There is a link below this video, click it. We will do this workout straight through. I will see you over there.